Değerli Sport izleyenleri, 3 saniye iddia özel programına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bu haftaki program konuğum Khimki Moskova takımının çok başarılı oyuncusu, guard pozisyonunda oynayan Amerikalı basketbolcu Errick McCollum. Errick McCollum, hello Errick, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Nice to see you, and then nice to see you on the court also on Friday against Fenerbahçe Ülke. So how does it feel to be back on the court?
Oh man, it's definitely a pleasure. Sometimes it's being at home, you get a little restless, you get anxious, and just watching, your team. You don't want to do that. You want to be there with them. You want to support them and help them. And I'm just blessed and happy to be out there to help them.
Yeah, and then 23 points against Red Star. So it was a huge thing for all of us, for all the basketball fans. And then your performance, you came back very strong and then very powerful. So how do you see yourself on the court? I want to ask you that question.
I'm a person who always just works hard. I see myself as someone who can, help alleviate some pressure on the perimeter, someone who can create off the dribble in a pick and roll situation. And provide some scoring power for my team. So, it just was a credit to my coaches, putting me through a lot of training, a lot of programs, working me, my teammates giving me confidence. And I think that's why you saw such a good performance last EuroLeague game.
Yeah, but what, specifically, I always wanted to ask you, when I watched you also last year on Euro Cup, you're always shining on the court with your performance and with the working ethic. It's so obvious out there. But what is your personal secret that you always score very well?
I think it's just to always be hungry. Everybody's had a different path in their career. For me, I started in the lower levels, and I had a taste of having to work from the bottom. Going somewhere where you're maybe not on a big club, or maybe you don't take a big salary, and you don't have a big nice arena where all the fans are cheering, and you're maybe in the league that no one pays attention to. So my career has progressed. I've got to the point where, I've been able to play for big clubs, been in the EuroLeague, play for, a lot of prestigious teams. And I still remember, those days when I didn't. So when I step on the court, my mentality is always to attack, to be aggressive, because, I want to stay where I'm at. It took a lot to get here. And, I know that I've established myself, this is my 11th season, but just to keep myself psychologically strong, I tell myself, if you don't play how you're supposed to, you can go right back to where you came from. So.
Yeah, that's a great mindset. And then you're in Khimki Moscow right now. How was the team? How was the chemistry in the team?
We're still working on it. We're building it. We have a lot of talent, a lot of good players who are experienced, who have played in the NBA, who've played at the EuroLeague level. The thing is that we just all haven't been together. Last game was the first time you've seen the majority of the team together, but we're still missing Stefan Jovic, and we were missing Devin Booker last game. So those were two key players, parts of the rotation. They've been in Khimki. They've been a staple here. So I think as we continue to practice together, everybody starts to learn each other's strengths, understanding what each player likes to do. You'll see us continue to improve and to get stronger. And I hope that while we're improving, we can gain some wins. We have to make up some ground, from early start with the injuries and with the COVID stuff. But the beautiful thing about the EuroLeague is that there's many games. It's a long season. And, if you take it one game at a time, you always have a chance.
Yeah, always. And then, you're going to face on Friday against Fenerbahçe Beko in Turkey, in Istanbul. And then Fenerbahçe has a new team. And you have also new players, but it's not like a brand new team like Fenerbahçe. And how are the preparations for that team, for that game, and for the team, actually?
Fener's a strong team. They still have Jan Vesely, who's been there a long time. He has championship experience. Even though DeColo's a new player, he's not new to the EuroLeague, one of the better guards in Europe. Very experienced, can create, pass. Then they got a guy who, is under the radar, Bobby Dixon, Ali Muhammad. He's been there a long time, played well against Maccabi last game. So even though they have a lot of new pieces, they have, I guess you could say, the central figures who've been there who can kind of help ease the transition for the guys that can show them the Fener way. I think Fener is just a team that you got to respect, whether they have 10 new players or 5 new players. At the end of the day, it's still Fener across that jersey. You're still going to get a very strong team who's well coached and, you know, who's going to play well together. And I think that's their identity. I think Abramovich kind of created that identity. And, you know, I know the coach has a good relationship with him, and, you know, for sure he's still probably in communication with him, learning some things, picking up some things.
Yeah, definitely. And for your performance, because now in Turkey, well, my last two questions for you. Now in Turkey, you're a huge name. And also in Europe, you're a huge name as a basketball player. You're very, as I said, you're very successful. You have an amazing performance. And for Turkish fans, you are special too, because you played in Turkey. So how will we watch as Errick McCollum on Friday?
Well, I love Turkey. You know, I always joke with people. I say that's my second home. You know, I played almost 3 years there, and, you know, I just love Istanbul, the city. And it's just, you know, it's a lot of special memories there. Also won my first European title there, so, in the Euro Cup with Galatasaray. But, you know, for me, I think the biggest thing is I just like to win. You know, wherever the team needs, sometimes it's going to be scoring. You know, sometimes it's going to be me creating because I get a lot of defensive attention. I'm going to just try to find my spots, be patient, and see how, you know, the defender team is defending me. And once you see that and you get to learn that, you know, you kind of decide what you're going to do throughout the game. But we have many options, like, and that's the beautiful thing about our team. You know, Alexei Shvev is one of the best players in Europe. You know, he has and can take over many games. Jordan Mickey's a great player. Devin Booker, Greg Monroe. I mean, I think the beautiful thing about our team is that at any night, anybody can lead us. And it's not dependent upon, you know, one person just to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And my last question, because this question is all the fans are curious about. Do you have any message to the Turkish fans, general Turkish fans, not Galatasaray, not Fenerbahce? Because in Turkey, we love you. Really, we love you. I'm not exaggerating because of your performance and because of your Galatasaray page of your life. Well, for us as well. So what do you want to say to the Turkish fans?
Oh, I just always appreciate Turkey. It's nothing but love for me. You know, it's given me an opportunity to extend my career, to put myself on the platform. You know, without Turkey, I don't think my career would have been where it is now. You know, I learned a lot there. I met great people. Anytime anybody in America asks me anything about Turkey, I always tell them, you must go to Istanbul. Must. It's just a place that I think you would love to live. You should love to visit. And, you know, it's somewhere I could definitely see myself, you know, finishing my career there or whatever. You never know. You know, basketball world is very small, and, you know, it takes you in unexpected places. So, but Turkey is a place that even when I'm done playing basketball long ago, let's say I retire in the future, late into the future, I will probably bring my family to visit, you know, Istanbul because it's that special.
Wow, wow. Very powerful and very nice words to hear from you, Errick. Thank you for this amazing interview and hope to see you on Friday.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Değerli Sport izleyenleri, haftaya yeni bir 3 saniye iddia özel programında görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşçakalın, Esport'ta kalın.
Sevgili spor severler, maç heyecanınızı kat kat yükseltecek iddialı bir yenilikle karşınızdayım. Bültenin yükselenleri. Bundan böyle bültenin yükselenleri ile her hafta büyük liglerin en heyecanlı maçları çok daha yüksek oranlarla iddaa.com'da. Ayrıca bültenin yükselenlerinin yanı sıra keyifle röportajlarını yaptığım Euroleague karşılaşmaları da yine tek maç ve canlı seçenekleriyle tabii ki iddia programında. Siz de hemen iddaa.com'a ya da iddia mobil uygulamasına tıklayın. Bültenin yükselenleri maçlarının birbirinden özel oranlarıyla kuponunuzu hazırlayın. İster oturduğunuz yerden iddianızı kanıtlayın, isterseniz de oluşturduğunuz kısa kodu bayinize söyleyerek 0 temasla oynayın. İçinizdeki kazananı ortaya çıkarın.